Hey, Welsh Dragon Metals here, Lawrence, at my sailboat, Wind Bridge, doing some maintenance and work to it. Quite a bit actually. So, here's my boat. Ship. There's Martin on deck there. Weave.
Check on Lawrence's fender, you mean?
Oh, he's showing some fenders that I made.
Yeah, this is top splicing, believe me. Can't never have too many fenders.
I made them, yeah. Anyway, put some mooring line protectors there, or a pool noodle to the mooring lines, as it will screw up my rope otherwise. And some scrub of the deck. Go along the... Well, I'm also putting these on, as I have no side lights. I've got two different colours, white for port and red for starboard. Ooh. That's the splicing he was on about. Hand fenders. More rope there to make more later. Welsh flag, that's going up at some point.
It's double glazed this, and there's like that in there, and I can't fucking get it.
You can't get it out, can you?
No,
it's in the middle.
That side or that side.
It's like that Arctic window stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, my anchor.
It's freeze proof.
That's a Danforth anchor. However, after looking under all this ton of rope, I found an anchor. I actually have two anchors now. This is a different type of anchor though. It's like a butterfly sort of anchor, and it weighs a ton.
How's it pulling that bastard?
Oh, it'd be a nightmare to pull this up.
Fucking hell.
Grab that.
Yeah, sure.
Snagging rope. Size of that. It's a Bruce anchor, 7.5 kilos.
Fuck me,
So
I
it
can't
says.
even lift that with one hand. And I'm strong. I can't even lift that.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
It's very heavy. I'm stronger than you.
So you're going to have to just pull that up with the chains, if you like. Fucking no windlass is going to be an effort, I tell you.
Yeah, I know. I've got that there though.
Make sure it's shallow anchor.
See that?
Yeah. So you can put
I
it on the
can,
cap. You can
put it
wind
in there.
Onto the capstan, don't you, and have a pull.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which will take some of the tension on.
Yeah,
and I
will.
can put the capstan
No, that one
on
there, the nearest one. You can use
the
that.
nearest one, and winch.
Winch it.
Oh, winch.
There's these ones on the runners here. I don't know if you've seen.
Yeah, well, I'll show them in a minute. Anyway, two anchors, a Bruce anchor, which is heavy as fuck, and it's going to be really difficult to pull up as opposed to that Danforth anchor there. But I'll have two, so if I'm unsure of how my anchor, this one,
Yeah, if we're dragging.
and we're moving about, I can deploy that anchor, and then we're definitely going nowhere.
Yeah, deploy two, you won't drift. But you need some turning circles, see, so...
There's a massive rope and chain anyway.
Make sure you're not close to the anchor.
Look at that.
Yeah,
These are 100 metres of chain. It's absolute ridiculous amount of chain in there.
Nice bit of ballast for the bows though.
Yeah, I know, but it's like something like 40 kilo of chain plus the anchor. So that's a lot of weight. Plus this here is something like 50 kilos maybe in the front is going to be. There's a lot. Oh. Down you go. Grab that.
Yeah.
So I can't put the anchor down.
It don't come apart that one either, do it?
No, it does not come apart. Which is unfortunate.
Oh, you've right balls that up and fucking... It's the ropes, isn't it? Try and clear some of the ropes from underneath it, like, go lower.
I know,
That's
I
it.
am. It's just like rope and chains. Incredible.
Yeah, I'm just saying. There you are, lovely.
Oh, it's ridiculous amount of chain in there.
Phew. Yeah, that's nice for the weight distribution. That's better.
Oh, look at that.
There you are. Show them the fish in a minute, then loads of fish.
I don't think they'll be able to see the fish in the water, will they? They might do. I'll show them though. And there's my Danforth anchor, which is also going in. So I've got two anchors in my bow now, which is pretty cool. So there's a couple of meters of chain, it's already spliced, and 100 meters of rope, which is 100 foot of rope, about 30 meters. It's about 33 metres on that one. And the Bruce anchor, I'm not sure. A lot. So, dual anchors.
Cool. Not pool.
No, it was the pool noodle squishing on the lid.
They're good, them pool noodles, isn't it? Show them, please,
Yeah, I've showed them. Just need to put zip ties on them, but...
Yeah, zip ties, they don't fall in the water. You don't
Yeah.
Oh, you lost your anchor, I know, your
yeah.
your stern
I've lost my sea anchor, which seems to have floated off the back.
I don't know that's happened.
Must have come loose somehow in the weather there was before. So I've lost a bit, but I've also gained a bit. So that's strange. I've lost an anchor, but gained another anchor. What sense does that make?
Yeah, we've been learning about the sails, we know our spot now on the boom,
Yeah,
so we'll be able to...
we've learned about the kicker and the top-in line and the halyard.
It's be silly to just presume you know what you're doing when you don't, because it's like pretty
dangerous as well.
Dangerous,
it can be.
You get smacked by that boom and you can flick around and kill you.
So we need to extend this bit higher. Should be pulling
when
the
you come
kicker
around,
line down
that
and then the
flips
top
from one side to the other, doesn't it? Leewards to waywards, that thing.
The windward. That's when we've got the foresail on though.
Yeah.
This would just be the mainsail, which would be enough to take you forward.
Yeah.
Like that one over there, the Tenduous. This one has got a fucking, it's got a front sail, foresail,
it's electric.
jib. Yeah, I know. It's got an electric
fucking
furling.
Electric fucking
furling reefing system. Anyway, this is what he was on about the capstan here. I could put the anchor on these and use the winch to, since this locks, since it'd be extremely heavy to lift the anchors.
I take the slack. You should go in. It's easy. You got the crack.
All right, I know.
Better than lifting.
Ooh, anyway, below deck. Oh, yeah. Very busy today. Halyard's making a racket. Yeah, I know, he knows that one. Anyway, solar array here that I set up last time, but I have yet to make the bus for this. But I will do that. Still works nicely. As you can see, high powered LED lights.
The guy with the speedboat that's going to take us out this turned up.
Oh yeah. All everything was charged, fully charged. Cabin lights work. Charged. Bilge pump. Makes a weird sound. My auxiliary 1, which would be my battery testing thing, says it says 12.6 volts. That's brilliant. And that corresponds with the solar charge controller. That's brilliant. So, just doing some checks here. That's my engine temperature sensor there. It's a bit messy, but it is on the engine cabin door. Coffee. So I've been trying to rearrange all this. There's some of the galley there, got all drinks here. And on the other side, crisps. That stuff's a bow camera, which has to be set up. Some games here, which I have a table for. That's some pirate games actually.
We used to play hours of that, didn't we, pirate game?
Yeah, it's good games.
We had that down.
Alright, move them. Fruit bread for later, which we will have on this strange newfangled toast machine. Yeah, I know. What's that about? And under here.
Bring butter.
Of course I brought butter.
No, sorry, asking a simple question.
Anyway, underneath the galley is where all the cutlery and kettles and stuff is connected. Also got some fuel under there. As well as that there, which is a electric pump for pumping liquids rock. Ooh, it's very hot, isn't it? It's incredibly hot at the moment. It's something like 30 degrees inside of here.
Heat wave Britain, got all that American weather coming. They had to like fucking be 35 in Pennsylvania all fucking week.
Anyway, onward. My engine here.
Yeah.
Bit of a disappointment. This mounting doesn't actually fit on my transom, even though it looks wide enough. but it's only a couple of inches off, so I need an L plate for this.
You do.
However, I still have to move this engine here because it weighs a lot. It's like 20 kilos.
We'll find something a better lot.
Which is, yeah, I know. No, I'll get an L plate. I'll just find one. It'll probably be cheap.
Yeah, just
Probably cheap. Anyway, lots I need to organise here. That life jacket needs more in there. More candles. All this needs to be organised. These boxes are full of stuff. More lights and spares and rigging.
freaking in the rigging.
Ooh! I found a spare engine belt.
Fan belt.
Fan belt. Engine belt.
Don't get too technical now.
Okay. But anyway, pretty cool. Since we were gonna have to find one of them.
Where do I plug this in? Dad, the exhaust.
Shut now. That's being cheeky. Anyway, bilge has been cleaned.
Yep.
That was fun and sort of smelly as always.
Quite a bit of water though. Still is.
Still a little bit. That's backflow from fucking boat's motion. Squished sloshage.
Not one does.
Yeah, well they float, don't they?
Well, this is what I'm saying. But the water comes in through the propeller where the hole is. To go through.
I know, for the water
There's
cooling.
a seal, but yeah.
I'm aware.
See.
Anyway, yeah, got some padding. That was from one of the delivery packages actually. Be a nice padded area for you. Anyway, table. I'm in the bow right now. Open this window a bit. That's the view from the cabin window in the bow. Ooh. The bathroom section at the moment with the toilet. It's hand pump operated for the flush. Actually works quite well. For the bathroom stuff over there. Move this table a minute so I can show more things. Water there, about 10 litres. Since it's a heat wave and feels dehydrated. Anyway, underneath this pillow is stowage. So under here is where my water is going to be. I have 20 litres in here, which is 2 of these. In fact, put some more water bottles in here and all. And that's where all my water is going to be, on the port side. Oh. Extremely hot. What was that? Strange squeak. Anyway, another sail back there and a raincoat. Man's jacket. Right, under the starboard side, under here, the food stash. And there's some cans in there, 6 cans to start with, although I'll probably need something like 20 if I were to go out into the Atlantic or something for a couple of weeks. So, gathering up some food stash in there. Cans are heavy, so I only ever take a few when I come. So I've got quite a few left. Usually eat in one of the lovely places they got nearby. A couple of sails here. Got a spare, I think this is a mainsail. Got a spare mainsail and a jib in there. Dry bag, which I need to put these sails in once I fold them, as they take up massive amounts of space. Take up massive amount of space if they're not. Very hot inside here. Need to put my fans on soon. Around on deck. That's weird. Ain't that giving you a head rush?
Yeah, it is a bit.
It's the inside of the galley. Didn't show that bit. It's the water tap there for the sink. I haven't actually connected this up yet, this manual pump, as it's under here, which I did show before. There's all stuff on there at the moment. Anyway, I have to go through all this and distribute the weight over here, as well as organise some stuff. Decobwebbing, cool.
Cleaning the boom up.
Anyway, haven't been here in a while, so lots to do. I need to make a solar bus, clean all that up, store all this, and do some engine checks also. So it's going to take a while.
Check your oil.
Yeah, check the oil stuff. Anyway, bye. Peace and love. Ow!
That's it.
I always forget.
I know, a beautiful day down here then.